So when it comes to playing from behind, in my opinion, the two most important things to be able to do this successfully is one, just a lot of vision. The more vision you have, the more you can see what your enemy's doing, the more you can make informed decisions based on where you see them on the map. If they're making, they're taking a bot tower, all 5, or bot lane taking a tower, for example, maybe you can actually try and sneak that Baron, or just put vision down in their jungle or something like that, so that way, you can see where they're coming. You can't get death brushed if you see where they're coming from. You can make informed decisions about where to do and what to do on the map if you can see them coming, and it just makes your job easier if you're trying to come back in the game. The second thing would be turtling, of course. If you turtle well enough, then you can do things like farm up and get XP off the minion gold. You froze the lanes deep enough that even though they're kind of winning already, they still have to come into technically what's your territory still, your half of the map, so to speak, to be able to push things further and try and take objectives that way more safely, even if it's just to put down their own vision. They have to come to you to do so, in which case maybe you can dictate the way engagements and team fights go. Because maybe turtling alone won't be enough, you might need to get a couple picks here and there, but you still kind of want to group and get, experience and farm that way, because obviously something went wrong to the point that you're playing from behind to begin with, right? So even though you kind of still want to play a little bit like you're ahead, as in you don't want to play too passively and too, I don't want to say cowardly, but too safe that you actually aren't getting nothing done anymore, like you're kind of just rolling over and dying, you don't want to play too aggro because you are in the position where you are behind. You got to play that correctly. So obviously team communication would be like a bonus mention, because you do need to communicate well with your team where to put vision and things like that. Because obviously you can put vision down on Baron, for example, and they can't do Baron without you seeing it. Or maybe they still can do Baron because you're that far behind that you can't contest it yet, and that's unfortunate, mistakes were made, but maybe down the road you can contest Baron. So that's the, I guess, 3 most important things that I think are the most you can do to win from behind. But this is the part where you can add your advice and say, what do you think is the best thing to do when you're behind if you still want to win the game? Well, that's all for this video. So if you watched this far, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Life is full of a lot of kinks, so I don't know which video will be next. So until next time, take care. From the Fire God Eye, FS.